Okay, so you're saying that you want to get static shift first, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So every time when you play the game, you need to have a goal in the lane phase. If you want to get the static shift first, what's your ideal base? What do you want to base for? What do you play for in lane?
Get Noon Quiver or the 700 gold item.
Oh, okay, the shard. Okay.
Yep. Shard or Noon Quiver.
What is the ideal one, you know?
I think it'll be Noon Quiver.
Yes. How much is that?
1,300.
Perfect. So this is your ideal base. You have to know it in the lane. Before the lane phase starts, you want to know the answer of two questions. One is, what do I play for in lane? And in this case, you told me that you want to play for the push and you want to play for the poke, which is correct. And second of all, you want to ask yourself, what do I play for in terms of the items? And you want to ask yourself, wait, what do I build? Static. Okay, what is a good ideal item in static? Noon Quiver. Okay, good. How much do I need for Noon Quiver? 1,300 gold. Okay, good. So I know I have a plan. I play for poke, for push, and for Noon Quiver. Easy peasy. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we will learn exactly how to play AD carry properly. Macro, decision making, wave management, all of these things are going to be touched in this video. We're going to learn it together in this VOD review that I made for a player that wanted to get out of low elo. For those of you who are the first time here, my name is Bizais, and on this channel I post videos on how to get better in League of Legends. So if you want to improve in LoL 10 times faster, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. For those of you who are struggling, getting better and climbing in the game, I give free OPGG reviews on my stream. An OPGG review can help you to identify your biggest mistakes and can tell you if the champions you play are good for climbing or bad for climbing. All what you have to do is follow my stream and ask for an OPGG. Enjoy the video. Are you ready for the coaching session?
Yep.
Let's go. Is this the first time you're getting coached?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Let me share my screen and let's go through a few things. So I see here you prepared like a few VOD reviews. Let me take a look.
Yeah, they're mostly ADC games.
Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about you.
I've been playing League since season 6. Usually play until gold 4. This season, I'm trying to go climb higher than gold 4.
Okay, how much is that? Like how? Okay, so gold, climb harder. Do you have a specific goal or?
Platinum.
Platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
Platinum 4 or platinum 4?
Just any platinum.
Okay. I want to get any platinum, but platinum. Anything but not gold. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get better. Show them I'm getting better.
Perfect. I want to get better. Perfect. Oh, by the way, my name is Andrew. I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Andrew.
Yep.
How should I call you?
Mine. Qua.
Qua. Perfect. And can you? Is it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, Qua. Nice to meet you. I will see you later.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect, buddy. So you wanna get better? What do you think are your biggest problem? Can you give me your OPGG? I don't think I have your OPGG here yet.
Okay, I'll get the link right now.
Let's see.
Okay.
Perfect. So you wanna climb harder. You wanna get better. What do you think are your biggest problems, though?
Think a bit of lost between like laning and then ending games.
I see. And what do you think is the biggest problem that you're having right now?
Right now, I'm stuck winning 50%.
Oh shit! I'm stuck on 50%. And why do you think that happens? Do you have any idea about like why it happens?
Like, some games I do like everything I know. Then next game, like, my autopilot, I don't do everything what I know.
Okay.
Like I can go like 4-5 win streak, then at least 4 games after that.
Win streak, and then I go on 4 or 5 lose streak. Okay, this is very common. Okay, I see. Okay, do you have your in-game name? Yes, okay, give it to me right here. Perfect. Let's take a look. Oh, this is cool that it says season 2023.
Yeah.
Season 1, split 1. Okay, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Alrighty. So you played from season 6. Is this the only account you have?
This is my main. I do have another account, but it's not. It doesn't have any No, it hasn't climbed any higher.
Okay. Okay, so this is the basically last season, right? Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
last split.
Okay, you're right. We have 50% WA, so we probably have some big macro issues. What do you think is holding you back, other than the laning phase and not being able to close out the games and stuff like that?
So what type of problems, issues, please?
Yeah, like okay, maybe you don't know them. It could be wave management, it could be macro, it could be stuff like that. But it's fine. We can just identify them.
Yeah.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
What are your expectations on this coaching? Like, what do you specifically want to get from today coaching?
Just improving my gameplay in general. So I have like some ideas what I need to do to improve, and I work towards them.
Perfect. Want some ideas on how to improve and have specific things to work towards them. I would put it. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've basically been stuck in around gold 4, gold 3, right? What is your max rank?
The highest I got in season is like maybe like 60 LP, gold 4.
Gold 4, 60 LP. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Perfect. So we do have 3 hours coaching, so we can just split it in like 3 sessions or maybe 2 sessions. So that is amazing, because we can we can track the progress very nice with 3 hours. So do you think we should start with some live, or do you think we should do some VOD review? What do you think is better for you?
I think VOD first, so we can pick out any habits I'm doing, or
Perfect. So you think that maybe like a VOD first, and maybe after like a live game or something like this?
yeah, VOD and live, I think.
Okay, that sounds good.
I think depends which game it is.
Do you have a preference? Do you have a preference? Okay.
Because I do get lost when I don't make any lead, but the VODs are kind of mostly winning.
Okay. So you think are good games to like review?
Not all of them. Some of them are making really bad mistakes that I usually don't make.
Okay. And which one do you think is the most worth review?
Games where like let's see, we go from like my whole from winning positioning to throwing the whole game.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. And do you think is that like, do you remember this game?
See, not really remember.
Okay. So do you have a specific I don't know, preference on what game we should analyze today, or should we just go with this one first?
We can do stuff there.
Perfect. So we do this one first?
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay, so what is your champion pool at the moment? I see you have a big champion pool, and that's very nice.
So right now I'm just sticking with Kaisa and Misfortune.
Perfect. Kaisa and Misfortune. Okay, and in draft, like, how do you decide, or like, how do you...
Depends on the enemy support and my support. So if I have a poke support, I play ADC that's good at poke or short trades. And then if I have a engage support, I play engage Kaisa or a good standing trade ADC.
I see. So with Kaisa, what would you pick? Like, what support do you want to have as Kaisa?
Just any engage like Pantheon, Nautilus, Blitzcrank, Thresh.
Sounds good. And with MF?
Misfortune, you go from like enchanters to like sustain. So if we go from like Soraka to like Zera, Seraphine, just pretty much goal is poking them out with poke them low enough and then zone them out of lane or push the tower and kill them.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, with MF, I'd say that she's more versatile. She works with engage and also works with range supports. Kaisa is
Yeah.
better with engage usually, yes. But she works decently in this meta with enchanters as well. She's a very good
Right.
champion right now. She's one of the best AD
Yeah.
carries.
Been liking Kai'Sa. I like playing hyper carry ADCs like Jinx, Zaya.
She's also very fun, right?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Yes. Sounds good. Okay, in this game, like, do you think about like a plan, or do you just go with the flow? What do you usually?
So my plan, I usually try to figure out like when can I trade in the matchup.
Okay.
I identify like what type of matchup am I versing. Like, am I versing a poke or does it engage? And
And
then
what do you think here?
so I got Seraphine, so I have sustain, and then we got Seraphine can do sustain while poking as well, and then I'm versing poke lane from Lux and Misfortune.
So how would you like to play this lane?
I want to slowly make a HP lead by chunking out slowly, and then I heal from Seraphine, or Seraphine lands her CC.
Perfect. So how would you say in a simple way that you want to play this lane out with like, what did you say Seraphim's job is mainly in the lane?
Poking.
Poking, exactly. Do you think she's more around poking than around healing, or do you think she's more around healing than poking?
Her healing is a little weak.
Exactly.
Her poking here.
Exactly. Very important. So we need to basically make the difference between a Seraphim healing and a Soraka healing. Soraka is more towards healing. She can still poke, but Seraphim is more around poke than any healing.
Her strength, is more better at poking.
Perfect. So in order to win this lane, you need to poke them.
I need to dodge luck. Yeah, poke.
Perfect. Dodge last Q.
Dodge luck. E and Q.
True.
And don't get hit by Misfortune Q from minions.
Yes. Perfect. So we need to avoid those things. We need to let Seraphim poke. How do you higher the chances of you being able to poke managing the wave? Can you do something with the wave so it increases the chances that the Seraphim is gonna go for good poke?
I create a slow push.
True.
And then I try to punish it.
True.
When they try to go for the minions.
Perfect. So how do you create a slow push?
I try and get like early level advantage, level 2 first, if I can.
Perfect. And how do you do that? How do you exactly do that? 0.
I think the easiest thing I say is I have to push faster than Misfortune.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the simplest way.
Exactly. So just auto-attack the minions and, try to push faster. You don't have to push a lot faster, but you have to push faster. If she's hitting the minions...
Yeah.
Perfect. That sounds good. Okay, good. So this is the plan in the laning phase. Tell me a little bit, because when you talk about laning phase, you need to know, okay, what's your build usually?
Right now, I don't really know builds. I just follow off of what's trending. Off of OP or GG.
Okay.
Usually.
That's fine. So I would say that builds don't...
Yeah, I try and make some sense why I'm building these items.
Perfect. I see.
So what I got from the SoloQ and Nash's Tooth and Rage Blade is that the SoloQ gives me a good wave clear, so I can shove lanes faster and then roam around the map, and then the Nash's Tooth gets me my early E and W evolves on Kaisa.
Perfect. Alrighty. That's good. I mean, the fact that you're not adapting the build, I don't think it can hold you back that much in this rank. Like maybe it's gonna hold you when you're like high diamond, because you have to adapt your builds. But in gold, platinum, you can get away with just building one thing as a AD carry at least. Because as top lane, as jungle, it depends. You have to adapt. But as AD carry, usually things are pretty the same every game.
The only time I change my build from static shiv would be Kraken when I'm versing a lot of tanks like Scion and Rammus.
I see.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Okay, so you're saying that you want to get static shift first, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So every time when you play the game, you need to have a goal in the lane phase. If you want to get the static shift first, what's your ideal base? What do you want to base for? What do you play for in lane?
Get Noon Quiver or the 700 gold item.
Oh, okay, the shard.
Yep, shard or Noon Quiver.
What is the ideal one, you know?
I think it'll be Noon Quiver.
Yes. How much is that?
1,300.
Perfect. So this is your ideal base. You have to know it in the lane. Before the lane phase starts, you want to know the answer of two questions. One is, what do I play for in lane? And in this case, you told me that you want to play for the push and you want to play for the poke, which is correct. And second of all, you want to ask yourself, what do I play for in terms of the items? And you want to ask yourself, wait, what do I build? Static. Okay, what is a good ideal item in static? Noon Quiver. Okay, good. How much do I need for Noon Quiver? 1,300 gold. Okay, good. So I know I have a plan. I play for poke, for push, and for Noon Quiver. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Perfect. And what about the team fights?
Team fights, I don't always do it. But I think about what CC champions do I have to be careful of to watch for team fights, and I try wait for the ability to be on cooldown.
Perfect.
I try to engage.
I see. That sounds good. That sounds very good.
I know it, but I don't do it every single time.
Okay, let's take a look. So we can just start the review. Perfect. And we can just do like more reviews, or maybe we can just do one game and a review like this. Hey Kami, welcome. Happy to see you here. Perfect. So here, let's see what you're gonna do first. So you go longsword 3 potions. Why is that?
Because I know in this matchup there's gonna be a lot of trading and poke.
Okay, that sounds good. And when do you go for something else?
So if I'm versing like a engage lane like Leona, Kai'Sa, I would have to change to Doran Blade.
Sounds good.
To get the extra HP.
Do you ever go Carl?
Carl, if the matchup I don't see, like I can't make any lead at all.
Yes.
So like if I'm playing like two healing, 2 sustain supports like Soraka and Yumi.
I see.
On each different side.
Perfect. That's good. I don't recommend you Carl usually on this champ. Kai'Sa, because you want to play aggressive usually on lane with Kai'Sa, but you can if the matchup allows you. Okay, so let's go step by step here. Kind of sucks that we are behind here. The closer you are to the teammates, the faster you follow up. So basically the best positioning right now would be, like here you are recording the game, so that's not bad. But the best positioning right now is Seraphim. Like if you could do it, you try to play on Seraphim. Hey,
yeah,
Ivan.
How would you follow him?
Yes.
Straight away.
Yes.
But I had to get the recording.
Yes. I know. Don't worry. I have no water, man. Shut up. Okay.
I think I remember like the first 1 or 2 minutes. The lane were kind of like autopilot.
Let's see how you
going with the flow.
Let's go here. So you go for auto attacks. Okay, you go for 5 auto attacks and the Q. That's good. That is a perfect leash. Then you go into the lane. Into the lane you want to push and you want to make sure you don't get poked. Okay, that is very good how you respect it. Like we want to look at the Lux movement so you can see if she's gonna try to throw the E. Perfect. So let's watch these minions right here. And let's this is a pattern that majority of the players have. Oh shoot, wait. Oh shit, okay, so looking at these minions right here, you use the Q on the minions. How does that make them feel?
They will know that I have no abilities up.
For how many seconds?
for like, I think like 6 or 4 seconds. Probably 6, I think.
I think it's a bit more. I think it could be, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really remember. Oh, there we go.
10 seconds. Wow. Wow.
10 seconds. Most of my timings are kind of off of muscle memory.
No, bro. Okay, so you using Q on the minions is gonna give them pressure. So how is that bad for you?
Because now they can. So now Misfortune will know she doesn't need to worry about me having Q because I'm basically
True.
a minion right now. Because I hold attack.
True. So she
But-
can just walk up and poke you, or even Lux can walk up and poke you, and you don't have any
Yep.
ability to trade back. And
Yep.
now the question is, did you have, like, were you forced to kill these minions? Like, do you think these minions are like so 1 HP that you can say, okay, coach, but they were 1 HP, what can I do? Do you think it's that situation, or do you think you could have just been more patient in this case?
I think if I was more comfortable, I would have used my auto attacks. Because I didn't feel comfortable seeing
I see.
the first.
3 minions, true. But
Yeah.
there is a difference if the minions are like 1 HP and you have, like, you must Q.
I must.
the minions.
I must.
And there is a difference if you don't have to and you just last it with the auto attack. Because now you're
Yeah.
basically wasting your Q and you can say this is little. Well, true, but the reason why we're protecting gold 4 and we're not moving forward is because we have those kind of little things that are going to give small advantages to the enemies. So
Okay.
the problem is that we're using Q too much. Like, I'm not saying you should never Q on the minions, because obviously if you want to depends on the
Yeah.
case. Like, if you want to push a recoil or stuff like that, of course you use the Q on the minions. If the minions are really 1 HP, you can use the Q on the minions. If it's a cannon and you're about to lose it, I mean, I would use the Q. But
Yeah.
as a rule of thumb, I would avoid using Q, because using the ability on the wave is just wasting your pressure here. So be very careful with this pattern. So using Q on the minions, and you can say, okay, but I'm not comfortable, what can I do? Well, we have to spend more time in practice tool before the first game of the day, and minimum 5 to 7 minutes we have to just farm, and I'll help you show technique. I'll help you to I'll show you a technique when you don't move, you press S, you stay max range and stuff like that, so you can be more comfortable. Let's see what you're gonna do. Now you're respecting. This is good that you're looking at the Lux here, you're trying to push, but at the same time Lux is not walking up, so you're free to push here. Make sure you don't stay close to like the minions so she can Q you. So you want to stay on angles like this, because here she can't Q through the minions. I mean, she could walk up here and Q you, but at the same time you can Q back instead of her Qing and bouncing on a minion, but then you can't trade back. So be careful with the positioning. This is small. This is small. The Q1 was a relatively medium mistake. So let's see what you're gonna do. You're pushing, you're dodging the Q. That's good. The positioning is very good. I like that you hover Seraphim, but you don't stay too close to her. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Try to go on the MF there, auto Q, and then you just back off. You want to focus on pushing. Overall, the trading was good. You focus on Lux here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So Lux Q is back up here. You just walk up here. Okay. What do you think in this position, Kwa? What do you think? Like, if this is, what's your favorite AD carry? Like in player?
I like a lot of them.
Oh, who?
Like, like a couple, like from.
Yes. Do you have a favorite AD carry player or?
I'll stick with Gumayusi right now.
Okay, so if this is Gumayusi, you're asking Gumayusi now, hey Gumayusi, you're playing this situation 2 versus 2, you're against Lux. Do you think you win? Do you think you lose? Do you think you should be scared? What do you think Gumayusi tells you here?
He doesn't need to be scared because Lux is out of position way too far.
True, and what is
now
enough?
She's like all the way near the melee mates.
Exactly, she's pretty far. I mean, she also has some minions to deal with, but I mean, she could walk up, so the minions are not a problem. It's just she's a bit far, right? So, what clicks would Gumayusi do? Option number 1, on the Lux forward confident. Option number 2, scared because Lux has Q.
I would move. He would move forward because he has flash to dodge Lux Q.
True. Plus, if the Lux hits the Q now on you, do you die or?
I won't die.
No, because the MF is not really close. So you're gonna be fine here. She's too far. You can actually just auto attack here. So what is the worst click that you can do here, Kwa?
Clicking backwards to run away. right now.
You see?
Come on.
And I think you did more than just once. So you're like, okay, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm gonna go in the broad. Wait, why are you scared? You're winning this. Okay, but I'm scared, I'm scared. You auto attack and then look at your click again. Okay, but I'm scared, I'm scared. Wait, why? Because you're winning. This is easy. You healed. She's in front of you.
Yeah.
So you see, this is like a bad pattern. This is maybe.
Yeah, so it's part of probably from me like auto attacking, then click back, auto attack, then move, click back.
Yes, you have to be more aware of like the clicks. Like here, this click is not that bad because you just naturally kited it. Then you should wear the brush. Did it like a little bit too late, and then now, the first click is not that bad. Like maybe you're like, okay, but I just kited the Lux. She was going towards me. That's fine. The next click, this one is bad because in this case you're 100% win this. Like these ones are like the second click is worse. So it's either it's auto pilot, but it could also be. Have you played support ever before, like a lot or not really?
I played support like 3 times.
So in like you're saying basically in like 6 years you played support a few times, right?
I played support like off and on.
Okay. Like how? Like in a month? How many games do you say? Like 1, 2?
I haven't played a lot of support since probably season.
I see. Because you see why I'm saying that, because here if you're super confident on one Lux can and can't do, you're never gonna click back. And if you don't click back, you don't need to flash for them. And if you don't need to flash for them, you kill them anyways. So you see the like here it's like so the mistake is clicking back when we are in a fight that we are hard winning and enemy AD carry is far. The solution is play more support, because basically the real problem is not this mistake that you're doing, is that we don't know the limits of support perfectly. So that's basically
sounds about right. I don't.
You don't really think about this, right?
All I think usually is their abilities.
I see. Okay, so you auto attack.
Attacking it.
W and then you try to flash. Yeah, nice try. Then you go on the MF here. Yeah, if you don't click there like behind, I think you might get a double kill here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So you push this wave. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. At this point in time, you don't know where is the jungle. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Wave is pushing into them. You have a big wave here. In this case, you obviously you can't just push forward because you don't have vision on the river. I want you to give me one more reason why you don't have to play super aggressive here.
Super. Because I can let the wave push back.
True, but where is your jungle and why does it matter?
Because right now, I'm on the weak side.
True, like you're on the weak side because your Belvec is top. I mean, that doesn't mean you never play aggressive if your jungle is not around you, but that means you don't play brand deadly aggressive like here or here because you don't have backup. So this one here. I
think the furthest I would stand it would be right near the edge of the more about west.
Here?
Surfing, yeah, something like that. Around surfing.
I see.
I don't get tower range, but I stand nearby.
Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh shit. No. We are going to go here. So here, theoretically, you should go forward. Like now, it's fine. You trade. But after this, like right now. This is the best position to the best timing to word. But it don't have a word. So in these cases where you don't have a word. And by the way, the wave is just pushing into them. So you can easily go for a ward. This is a good timing right now.
Yeah.
Because they can't really contest it. But you don't have a word. So I wouldn't personally play aggressive. Because if you have a word, you word and you play aggressive. If you don't have a word, then you can't play aggressive. That's the thing. Okay, here you grid it a little bit, but let's see what you're going to do. Okay, so MF recalled. What should you be thinking right now?
I need to recall at one point.
Okay.
To base from misfortune.
Yes.
Or come back item tempo over me.
True.
Yep.
True. And right now, looking at... Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. If I knew where the jungler was, depends.
Okay.
I can go for minions or I have to recall if they bot side.
Perfect. So the option of plate is not in your head right here, right? In your mind.
Nope.
That's good.
Play is too much.
It's way too much. It's way too much. Yes. Okay, perfect. So let's see what you're gonna do here. So you're trying to. So your plan should be either recall instantly, because how is this wave right now?
It's gonna push back to me because.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's pushing into you. So how do you feel about this recall right now?
I'll be happy with it because.
So in terms.
I can buy. Yep.
The thing when you ask yourself, is this recall good, you have to think about two things. First of all, it's how much, like, how is your wave, like if it's in a good state, and how gold you have, can you buy something like good. And then three sometimes is also like, where is the team and do I need to help? But in this case, no one is on the river, so you don't need to help. So in terms of the wave, is your wave good now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'll lose minions, but I know it will push back to me.
It will push back to you right now. You just crashed. It's in a good position. How much gold do you have?
360. That's only one long sword.
Okay, so what options do you have right here?
I would have to. I think I'll have to recall because my Seraphine and I am right now lost too much.
Yes.
HP, I think.
Exactly. So now the question comes. By getting one more wave, are you gonna get any item that is significant enough to justify that you get one more wave?
No.
True. So what should you be doing right now?
Recall instantly.
Exactly. Well, I would say not like here instantly, but maybe going to the brush and then...
Recall to a safe spot.
Yes. Perfect. And then here this happened. I mean, this is fine. I mean, you're not gonna recall now because she's 1 HP. You try to kill her. Very unlucky here. Try to kite a little bit. Let's see your clicks here and everything.
I think it's gonna be more of those.
One click.
Clicking, I'm scared.
Okay, we click on the minion ones. Good click. You have Q. Nice mechanics. You almost killed them. And now you're instantly gonna recall because you had to recall a while ago. The recall is a bit delayed. This can be delayed for sure. Yeah. Let's see what you're gonna do after. So here you buy a pink cord. Is there any reason why you buy a pink cord and not potions here?
I like having a control word. That's
you like control words? I see. And like if you get poked down in the lane because you play against Miss Ferdinand and Lux.
Yeah, HP will give me more value.
Exactly. Like usually the rule of thumb is like this. Like one, I would buy potions, and usually if you can buy refillable potion, I would buy it like every time. If not, then I would go one normal potion or maybe two potions, like health potions. And if I have a health potions and I also get a pink cord, I mean pink cord is secondary after the potion, because you pay 75 gold, you put it down, but they get some gold. They get like what, 30 gold. Plus XP. So it's a bit iffy to get control word. You can get it like one every 3 bases or something, but as an AD carry I would prioritize getting my HP, because when you play Tristana, Kaisa, stuff like that, if you don't have
HP to engage,
right, you can't really follow up. So it's not like you're playing, let's say, a champion like, I mean, I guess Samara is the same, Caitlyn is the same. Like most of the AD carries, they need some HP to survive in the lane. I guess with Ezreal, you maybe don't need the HP because you can just Q from far away. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So you walk up here, you try to W the cannon here. What are you trying to W? I think you were trying to W the... Okay, it was the Lux, yes.
Yeah, I was trying for Lux.
And then here you Q again right here. So you see this? Like look at the cannon's HP. Do we need to Q it here?
No, we can just auto it.
Exactly. Like you can just wait a bit. You can just wait a bit and then you just auto attack. But the problem is that you Q and you have the same pattern. See, because now we're fighting. True, but we don't have Q now, right?
I'm on cooldown.
Exactly. Like, okay, I don't condemn that you're fighting here. Okay, I mean, there are disadvantages. Like, they have minions and you don't have cooldowns. But she's low and you have auto attacks and you're strong with the passive. But do you see that the fact that you're wasting your Q before the fight, that is holding you back? Let's see if it actually matters here.
See if she gets away with
like 1 HP. So now you would have 2 Qs basically on them. Because now this is the second Q. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so you got a double. So in this specific case, it didn't matter, but it can matter in like next situations. Now, you should not push yet. You should let him leave so he doesn't share XP. And then you should push, but it's fine. Like now, were you thinking to like ask him to help you push or something like this? With the jungle.
Well, if I could, I would ask for them to help me shove.
Yes.
It's too big.
Yes, but right now, why didn't we ask?
Yeah, I would need to ask like right after the play.
True. And then here, I think it's like really good that I didn't say anything, because I mean, if you prefer to not get help, you don't want to get help because it's just sharing XP. So if you could push by yourself without like risking dying, I would push. Like this is correct what you bring. This is good that you didn't ping him. You crash the wave, you get the item. Beautiful. I didn't get a filler potion though, which I would, but it's fine. No problem.
Yeah, I haven't really bought refillable potions.
No problem. And you see the pink card, it was use the pink card. It's just sitting on it.
It's still holding up for my first base.
Yes, okay, let's see what you're gonna do. Okay, so let me take a look at the wave here. Okay, so how is the wave right now? But let's go from the beginning. So you just crashed the wave into the tower. How is the wave right now?
Yep, it will push back to me.
True. And what is the reason why it's gonna push into you?
Because their side minions reinforces the back minions of that tower faster than mine.
Perfect. So right now, what should you be doing with the wave, in your opinion?
Well, if I don't know where the jungler is, I would want the wave to be in the middle, possible.
True. Like right now, you're saying that the wave is coming into you, which is correct. Like, do you like it or not really?
I don't really like it into like poking lanes because then
they poke you, right?
Yeah.
True. And you'd like to like maybe keep it in the middle or control it or like try to push it a bit, with a slow push. Okay, but what's the risk here? Because I mean, you could do that, but what's the risk?
The risk right now will be just jungle right now because I don't know where they are.
So then what kind of attitude should we use here? Shit, I don't want to lose the lane. I don't want to get poked in the tower. I will push this and I will slow push into them, but I might die of the jungle. Or hey, I'm gonna let the wave to come into me. It's a bit bad for 2v2, but the jungle can't gank me. Which one do you think is the Gumayushi play here?
Just warding and then ward up the bush.
True. But what if they are there already? Because you don't know what it's like an Ivern.
Then it will let best the wave push back.
Exactly. Since the wave is pushing back to you and you have jungle on top lane, you don't want to face check the whole river to go forward, especially because wave is coming into you. So if you let it to come into you, you're just gonna be safe of the enemy jungle.
Yeah. So
what is the worst thing that you can do right now?
Pushing blindly.
Exactly. Which we're doing, you see? This is very, very bad. Because now you transformed a slow push into us, into a slow push into them very soon, because you're gonna queue again, I think, right here, which is bad. So how does this hold you back? Look at Ivern. You see the poor Seraphim? This is unfortunately because of what we do. Because if we let the wave to come into us, you don't even need to ward, because of course wave is coming into you, you don't need to ward, you don't need it.
Yeah.
And then like Seraphim is gonna be in the tower, and this will not even happen. Super important.
Yeah. Well, that could be avoided if I just let the wave push back to me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Yep. This scenario could have been prevented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The disadvantage is that you might get poked in the tower, but the risk of getting poked in the tower compared to risk getting ganked and dying, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
That's the difference. So let's see how we can play it right here. So any clicks backs, I hope not. Click up, up. Left is good here. Up. Auto attack, good. Let's see, auto attack here. Good W. I have no idea how you hit that, by the way. Lego Legando. I don't know how you hit that. Lego Legando.
Boxes.
Then you just try to go on the Ivern. Okay, so why do we switch targets here? Should we switch targets here or not? Let's see.
Let's see. I think I switched targets because I saw ribbon on the side.
I see.
Wait, maybe when I actually look at it now, I think it would have been better if she's misfortune because I'm forcing her to walk
Yes,
on a
yes.
bad angle and she can't run.
And you have 4 passive stacks, so you can chunk her significantly like this. And if you E into her, you might kill her. I agree that if MF was full HP right now, you just want to focus on the target that your teammates can focus. So that is usually better. In this specific case, with this MF HP and the passive, and on this specific angle, I would personally just go on MF. This is again subtle. The fact that you Q the mini, that one is big. The fact that this kind of things, they're not that huge. This is good. This is good. Let's see what you're gonna do right now. Okay, how is the wave right now?
It's gonna push towards me, and
How do you know?
there's more minions.
Of course. How many more?
Let's see. Probably at least maybe 3 casters, I think.
Let's take a look again.
I don't really count the minions. I just
Because it's
just
important.
tell.
Why is it important to like count the minions sometimes? Like right now, how many minions?
Let's see. So I can know like how much minions I can trim it down so it
True.
doesn't push too far.
True. So this is the reason why we would like to know how many minions there are. Okay. In this specific case, how many minions do they have?
Let's see. So they got 4 casters down there.
Okay. And the normal wave, but you also have a wave here. So
yeah,
the wave equals
okay,
this wave, so then they have extra forecasters. Okay.
So
what are the options or what we can do right now with the wave management?
So right now I could get enough gold to get my item.
True.
But since I know I have enough gold for my 700 gold item, I can trim it a little bit, and then I can recoil while letting the wave push into me.
Okay, that's an option. Now my question is 700 gold shard 15 AD item significant enough so it can justify you recalling for that?
I don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it, no. And like right now you're gonna recall, but if MF stays and she pushes the wave, she might crash. And if you have Kraken here, I would say, yeah, take the risk. You have Kraken Slayer, come on. But if you, or like static or whatever you wanna buy. But for just a shard,
not really.
Not really. So then what should we do right now?
I would want to make it into a slow push instead. So I can, so I can stop misfortune from recalling, possibly.
Okay, so let's go step by step. So right now she's recalling. What holds you back from stopping her?
She's underneath tower right now.
Yes, true.
And
so why do you need a slow push to stop her and not just stop her like right now? If you wanna stop her.
Could she be at the risk of losing minions right now?
Okay, so wait, so why do you wanna stop her?
Okay, stop her from recalling.
Yes.
So she can't back.
Okay, so why can't you do it right now?
I got no W right now.
Okay, so because you're saying that I want to slow push the wave into her and then I want to stop her. Is that what you're saying?
No. I want to. Okay, so I want to slow push.
How do you slow push this?
I'll trim the wave so that I have a slight advantage over.
Okay. Yes.
I mean,
Okay, so you do that, and then what do you do with that?
I can recall. I can either recall with more gold.
Oh, so you're saying push it, like you're saying crushing the wave.
Yeah, I could crash it.
Okay, true. 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 So you could crush it. You could slow push to crush it after. True. Or what else?
Or I can just let it push into me and
How do you know it's gonna freeze? It has 4 minutes, right? So it's gonna freeze.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So it's gonna freeze. So it has 4 minutes. So how do you know if you should like push and crash and recall, or recall right away, or just stay and freeze. Because these
Can
are
I-
like the 3 options.
So the question would be, can I push the wave in time? Which is not not in this case because it's a cannon.
Okay.
It's too hard to push.
Okay, so first question is, what do you need to recall for? How much gold do you need? Ideally.
It'll be like the shard, but
It's not
that's
significant
not
enough. Okay,
so it'll be the full item.
so if you
Then.
push this one and the next one, I mean, you break the freeze, so theoretically, MF is gonna get more minions here. But is it worth, like, can you get the item by breaking the freeze at least?
No.
Not really.
I can
There is no way.
I can deny more gold
If what?
if I just let the wave push into me.
Exactly. So now you can say, okay, I have a freeze, but if I have the Kraken Slayer or something big in base, I can be like, hey, I want to break this freeze intentionally. I want to push it. Yes, MF is going to get more minions because I can't push a cannon wave so fast, but at least I'm going to get Kraken. But since I don't have Kraken, like I'm not even close to Kraken,
No.
I want to freeze here because I have 4 minions. And I could freeze and recall, which could be an option, but with 800 gold, since I have enough HP and a biscuit, I could freeze and stay in the lane.
Yeah, freeze
So
and stay.
this is what we should be doing. So because let's see what we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure you're gonna push with Q. Are you gonna freeze? Okay, you're gonna freeze. It looks like it, but then you're doing this. So we have
Slow push into recall.
Yes, slow push into recall, which is not the worst thing that we can do. But you see what you're doing right now?
I'm not doing a recall.
Because if it was like, okay, I'm gonna slow push, go into the brush, instantly press B, I would be like, okay, that's not the worst play that you could do. But look at this. You're like, okay, but you're wasting time, right? You're like, okay, but I need word. Well, I mean, you're gonna recall. Why do you need word, right?
Yeah, I'm wasting time.
Exactly. Let's see. And they are gonna potentially freeze, but you have decent gold. And here you see, how much gold do you need right now for the 80 gold. So you see, if you were a bit more thoughtful and like you were thinking about, hey, how much gold do I need to recall on? What do I need to get? What do I need to? You would have static shift right now. And this is big in low elo. Okay, good. The fact that you're queuing on the minion, that is not small. The wave management is very, very big. Very, very big.
Wait a minute.
Very nice mechanics here. You play with A-click?
I think, yeah. Because I pretty much pressed X to like show like circle. So.
Perfect, like Gumayushi.
Yeah. I started doing it after when I started playing ADC, meaning ADC for like, I think this is like the 3rd season or 4th.
Nice, that sounds good.
Yep.
Perfect. And then now, since you do have your static shift, it's gonna be harder to like build good waves and wave management.
Hard,
yeah. But right now,
I think I got lost what to do here because I can't build a wave. If I just auto.
Yes. No, you just have to perma push. You have to perma push. After you have static shift, unless you're like really in danger, you just have to perma push basically.
Once I have static shift.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen here.
Let's see.
So theoretically, in this case, this is like mechanical execution. We're gonna talk about this sometimes. So if you just ulti on Ivan right now, you ulti here, you isolate Q him, auto, he should be dead. Because you have static shield right now. And you also dodge this Lux Q. So you should just ulti here. Or even ulti here. Or even ulti here and Seraphim is with you and it's easy. Then you flash. Because if you have ulti, it's just better to ulti first and then flash. If you need flash, you can flash after. But never flash first.
Yeah, I haven't really. I think usually I use my ulti to engage.
Yeah, I see.
But I can use it to reposition before the fight.
So what are the abilities that you're scared of, like right here? If you see Ivern and if you see Lux.
So I would be scared of Lux Q. I'm not I think it's Ivan Q.
Ivan Q, yes. Lux Q and Ivan Q. So Lux Q was used, Ivan Q was used. So let's see what you're gonna do here.
So I think some instructions to run away.
So let's see. This is good. Run away. Lux Q comes back off. She has no Q. Okay. Ivan used the Q as well. Okay. What do you think about this?
I would get and get. I can kill Ivan and Lux potentially, but I would die probably.
Yeah, you
I would
die.
afterwards.
That is not worth. Like if you just trade
No,
one for. Okay, so can you get a kill here and escape reliably? Because if the answer is no, then you have to play
not
safe.
worth.
Yeah.
I would die.
What do you think here?
See. Yeah, I would die here, I think.
Yeah, so if you think you just die here, I wouldn't really go. I would just let the wave come into me and I'll take it, and I'll prefer taking the minions, the wave. Personally here, I think if you ulti here, you auto-attack Q, but really fast, because you have the static shiv, you might just one-shot her, but then you just run away instantly. You don't want to get Q'd by him. If you think you can do this reliable, it is fine. But if you think you die, it's just better to back off. So I don't condemn you that you play it like this. Right here.
I think I would be more confident to go in if I knew Misfortune's item, because
I see.
Misfortune was low on mana during that time as well, so I might be able to kill her as well.
I see.
But that's just kind of more on the I need to know my champion's limit.
Yes, because if it's like outplay level, like if you have to like outplay them to work, then the play is not the best.
No, the safe option is guarantee option.
Yeah, exactly. Now we just 1v2. The recall was good there. Be careful with these face checks that you do. So right here, for example, she uses Q, she uses E. Now, how is the wave right now?
It's gonna push towards me.
True. Do you want to fight them or do something crazy here on V2?
I just want to... Well, from the map here, I see my support is helping mid. So my job is to farm safely and don't die.
Exactly. So do you, like, based on this goal, what do you want to do with the wave?
So since I trim the wave when I won't lose a lot of HP for it.
True.
And conserve my HP.
Okay, so what do you want to do with the wave? Like, what do you want to... How do you want to let it? Like, how do you want to have it? In what direction?
Direction?
Like, towards you or towards them?
I want towards me, so I can stay safe on the top.
So, based on that, what should you do with the word?
I should place the word into that bush once it's safe for me to place it, like when Lux is on cooldown.
But if the wave is coming into you, why do we need the ward? Because you know you're gonna stay in the tower anyways. So it's the same example like last time when the wave is coming into you, and you're like, okay, but I'm gonna go for a word. But you don't need it because you know you're gonna let it come into you, so you just back off. Of course, if you wanna push and you're about to play aggressive, I would go for a word first. But if the wave is coming into you anyways, there is no need to word. Same thing here.
Yeah.
Wave is coming into you, you don't need this word because this word, like here, this one could have been Lux Q. Look at this.
The one Lux free Q.
Yeah, look at this. So here you walk up, now Lux can Q, and even Flash Q. Look at this. That's skin. Do you feel this modus on Kaisa? Okay. And then you walk up, you try to do something here.
And I don't think it worked. Nothing. Yep.
I see. Yeah, we should have just looked to... So the moment you stop for the W, your champion stops, so you should just go on Lux here, the first target. Because if you W, your champion stops, right? So she distances herself. She's just gonna extend the distance. Like now, if you're closer, you can get isolated Q. This is... like, this will matter. But so far, the recall timings and the Q is like really huge. Let's see this R here. Do we need the R? Good. R, good. Interesting.
I think E would be best, yeah. Oh, no.
I see. Okay, so right here in this specific situation, when you're looking at this, what does... Okay, so she's CC'd right now. She's gonna be about to be CC'd deluxe. What are the alternatives of play here? So you can E in, that's one. Good. What else?
I can ulti in as well.
Okay. So there's two options. So in this case, you walked up, but what is the threat here? What is the threat? The thing
that would be Misfortune, ulti, and E.
Okay, what else?
Lux Q as well.
Okay,
once.
what is the biggest threat here? I'm looking at this fight right
now. The jungle?
The Iron Q?
No.
So what is the biggest ability that you need to be careful of in this lane?
Biggest?
The heaviest CC, or the one that is going to guarantee you die?
It will be Lux Q.
Lux Q. So when going in this fight, that's what you need to think about. Because she's rooted, so she can Q you. So right now, you can just walk up, which you're doing it good. You're walking up like this. Then after the ulti, you can E. I don't condemn you that you E like this, because maybe you're thinking, hey, I can kill her before she gets to not be charmed.
That's probably what happened.
But looking at it right now, like, what if she doesn't die before she's charmed? What is that?
Okay, I would get Lux Q'd into Miss combo, and then I die.
If she's so low HP like this, I would walk up with the E and I would auto attack her, of course. If I can kill anyone without using my ulti, I would always prefer not using ulti. But if you're in the situation like this, I would just play it safe. I would just ulti. But where should you ulti right now?
I think be right in the arco.
This one?
Around the right X, around there.
The X2?
Yeah.
Yes, if you X here, 2, 1, you're safe from MF, 2, you're like pretty far from Lux. Okay, you're not far, but pretty far. You can get isolated Q, and you can one-shot her. So here, I would ulti here instantly.
Yeah.
Like instantly, and then Q. Because this one is like,
it's a messy one.
It is a very messy one, yes. And it worked, but it was very alpha. Very alpha.
But it won't work every time.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have a problem also with the mid-game macro.
More recent games, I've been throwing those games a bit too much when I'm winning.
Okay, so now you're winning, so what do you want to play for right now?
Let's see. So I want to, possible, break my bot tower
True.
as soon as I can.
That's step number 1.
And then, depends on if mid tower is still there, but there's no mid tower there. Then the next play would be probably Rift.
Okay, so let's say you get the bot tower right now. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So be very careful with these calls. So when you go in like this, what's the threat here?
I'm going in without knowing where the jungle is.
Exactly, because you can say, okay, but I knew Lux is dead, and I knew that MF is dead here. True, but if you get Wyvern Q'd here, I mean, you kill her, sure, but then you just die. So personally, I wouldn't go for this kind of plays because they are 50-50. Everything that is 50-50 is gonna make your win rate be 50%. Okay. That's how you have to think about it. Okay, so you push, you recall. Now Lux is coming. Okay. I don't know if I should tell you this. Let's see. So you go on MF. Lux is dead. You kill her. Okay, you get the plant. MF is dead. Ivern is mid.
Yep.
And the tower is half HP.
Ah, I should have went for it.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if Ivern goes, you can win 2v2. Right? Like here, if Ivern comes here, look at your HP. Like if half HP and Ivern, I mean, he does some damage, but he's Ivern.
Not huge.
Yeah, he's Ivern. If you're like this in this situation, you're like, okay, bro, but I recall because I'm playing against Lee Sin. I'll be like, okay, sure, I agree.
Yeah, Lee Sin, I'll never run.
But in this case, you know where is the jungle anyway, so you can push. Like Lux is not really
as long as I don't take Q.
Yes.
Playing, that's not, no.
Exactly. So this is also big because that means we didn't really. That's why you can't convert a lead into a lane into a lead into a late game. You would be mid now because you get the tower. But now we have to be like. Yeah, like if,
stalling the lane phase
yeah,
more longer.
like you go mid and you just fight. Now you're like, okay, but you know, I want to stay bot through, but then you're gonna get ganked. Then
And this cycle.
like we're just stuck here in the lane. Very close and unlucky at the same time. Then you try to go towards mid lane. And then here, let's see. So you try to go towards mid lane. That's good.
So look at.
That's good.
Then I decide, after looking at that, I start clicking back the moment I think the fight's a loss. I think.
Okay. On a theoretical level, it's good. So, in this specific fight, why did you have to follow in the beginning? Like
Because I can.
right here.
Why did I follow?
Yeah. Why did you follow? Like, why did you have to? Like right now, you're moving there.
Yeah, because I think it's like an opportunity to fight.
True. I mean, okay, you have the tower that is free, but this is urgent, and they are in a fight 4 versus 4. So this is very urgent. Plus, you have your ultimate, so you can look to fight here. That is good. Perfect.
Yep.
So you're looking to go there. The fight is doable. Okay, the fight is doable. So right now, at this point in time, you went back to bot lane because
Ribbon died, and I think it wasn't winnable anymore.
And what's the reason why it wasn't winnable?
Let's see.
What is the biggest factor that is going to tell you if a fight is winnable or not?
Team advantage. Player advantage.
Okay. In what sense, play advantage?
Like if it's like 4v3.
Number advantage. Okay. What about this fight? So let's see join here. How is this?
So it'll be a 3v3 right now.
Okay. So you would say that is like impossible.
Okay, so it's 3v3.
Okay. So it could be 3v3.
I'm strong right now.
You're strong. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
So in this case, I mean, if it would be like a 3 versus 5 and you're like, shit, bro, I'm not gonna go there. I mean, I get a free tower of bot lane. I would be like, yeah, sure. But in this case, 3v3 is like, I mean, it's 3v3. It's doable.
I should have taken this one.
Yeah, you can take this one. Even though the tower is very low, so the tower is super free and guaranteed. Like if the tower is guaranteed, but you have a guaranteed fight on mid lane, personally I would fight. Because if I know, like I can choose. I get the tower, my stupid teammates die, or I don't get the tower, but I stay around my teammates, so I can kill their stupid teammates. I would prefer that. Okay, I don't get a tower, but I want to hover them, especially because you're an item and a half now.
Yep.
So in this,
hover.
I would hover. Yes, exactly. This is big because now you're not hovering. We're gonna lose mid. Like look, Belvet, he's fighting. He's there. Set is fighting. Look, they die. Look at this. Imagine you're here. This is super win.
I could have gone double kill there.
Yes, so you see why we can't convert the games into a win. Yes, laney phase is one. Yes, you're probably gonna lose some laney phase because of the pattern with the Q and the wave management. And the fact that you go for words when you shouldn't go for words. But now, same thing right here. Now you are actually mid lane. We're not in a fight. Well, in this case, you had to be mid lane because you can't go top. It's too far. But just all of your playstyle is too selfish. It's good to be selfish, but it's not good to like completely ignore every single time. Always ignore your teammates. That is bad, right? So we have to look to fight. I wouldn't say more, but to try to like when you give up or ignore a fight, when you give up on a fight, it has to be like huge number advantage, like 2v5, 2v4. Or...
It's a big, alright?
Yes, because 3v3, especially if they're low, even 3v4 if they are low and you can do something there, like you can consider following. Yes.
Because right now I think I'm not able to like quickly find out if a fight.
Yes, like here.
And a loss.
You just have
to...
Exactly.
Just now.
Like now, let's see if you're gonna like theoretically kill this guy. So I want you to be mid lane very soon. So after you push this wave, you wanna group mid lane. If you're gonna stay bot lane too much, it's gonna be bad. Like okay, you push this wave, and I hope you're gonna join your teammates. Okay, yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. You need to join your teammates faster, especially if you have 2 items. You don't want to spend too much time on the side lane.
Yeah.
Very
think I
important.
did well. It's not implemented in this game, but I did play a game where my main goal was to group up my team up to 2 items because I think I saw on Twitch a coaching you did with another player. It's not in the VOD recording, but
Yes.
I can show
Perfect.
you.
That's good. The 2 items rule is fine, but you can also think about grouping before that. If they are like if
Before.
it's urgent, yeah, because if you had the same fight on mid lane and you had an item and a half, you can always move even with an item. If you think like if the fight is won close enough to you and you know you can do something, I would consider following. Okay, if the fight is mid and I'm pushing bot and I have only one item, I wouldn't move. But if the fight is right here, I would always consider moving, or right here even, or right here even.
Consider because it's not too far away.
It's not too far away. Yeah, the distance is very important, and of course you wanna know if you can do something there, because if you're 1 HP, 0 mana, and no ulti, ignore them. I'm not saying don't ignore, but if you have enough resources, mana, HP, and you look there and you see the fight is not far from you, and you see that you have a lot of like you have ulti or you have W, always consider fighting there.
Yeah.
Very important. So do you think we should do a live right now, or do you think we should do another VOD review? What do you think is better for you?
I got like 2 VODs maybe.
Yeah, so would you say we should do play alive, or should we analyze another VOD?
I got one where I did focus on jungle tracking.
Okay.
more,
Okay.
but it's not a live. It's not a point of view. It's a wait. I need to figure out if it's still in the same patch. If it's still
Okay.
replayed.
Okay.
So try to get a replay off of my client. See if it's there. No,
Is not?
the replay is expired.
Okay. So what do you think we should do then?
No.
Another VOD,
I
or
guess-
we just play alive? What do you think?
I think we'll do it live then.
Okay. Good. So we can go in queue and we can just do a live, and I can help you to have the best wave management. So we're gonna work on understanding when you wanna recall and how the wave has to be, what do you have to do with the wave, and when to group. We're gonna focus on
When to group.
yes,
Yep.
when to
When
group.
to group, warding, and wave management.
Yes. Because theoretically these things are like small and they look easy to fix, but I think we're gonna need like a month to minimum to grasp the concepts.
Yeah, because like there's like games where like I insert a new concept, but it doesn't stick with me.
Yes.
Really hard for me to hit.
Oh, how is your MMR? Is your MMR decent?
So I'm trying to still. I've been my ammo went everywhere, pretty much. So at one point I hit gold, but then I wanted to keep improving, but it went nope. Then I demoted 2 times. And I got then after the second demote, I couldn't get back into gold.
Interesting. So do you know how much you get and how much you lose per game?
At one point I was losing 2 games worth of LP for every win I get.
So you win like what, plus 20, minus 20, 30 or what?
I think right now, last I checked before the season, the split ended, it was like minus 27 and plus 24, I think.
Okay, so it's a good. I mean, it's not good, but it's playable. Okay. Some players have minus 27 plus 19. In that case.
That happened to me at one point this year.
I see.
But I just kept playing and eventually it fixed itself.
Should we play the special Kaisa? Should we play something else? What do you think?
Oh, the Kaiser's banned, so it looks like.
Oh shit! They banned it. Wait, what? Oh my god.
Yeah. So the next best thing, my misfortune CSing is not so good.
Don't worry. We're gonna fix everything. We have the special Soraka.
Yep. So I want to do short fights and then get out of here, and Soraka helps me heal me up. That's right. Let's see. And then my runes will be depends on what comp I'm versing. If they're all squishy, I can go the lethality build. Or if not, I'll have to go to the Kraken build.
Perfect. Yeah, lethality
Yep.
build is usually meta, but some players also play with Comet, some players play with PTA, it's still fine. Oh yeah, Yakwa, you have a big tendency to play by yourself in the later stages and you don't group, you don't stay with your teammates. This can hold you
Yeah,
back.
I did have a game. Let's do that. All right. So
What do you think here?
this.
Go for MF, perfect.
Yep.
What setup you
Sweet.
comfortable with right here with the runes?
Let's see. I think I'll go. I think I'll go with PTA. No, maybe. Let me see what the ADC is first.
Perfect. So you have Soraka. So in lane, PTA won't help you much because Soraka is poke. So for the Soraka, all combat is better. But then the guy goes Jack Show with Morte. So PTA will help you. So let's see the whole comp and we can decide. Okay,
So
yeah, we know
that's
now.
fine.
We know now.
PTA.
We know now. Yes. GG. You can also go cut down here because they have like double tank.
Cut down.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty good.
What do you think I should do since Mr. Rocker is bringing heal as well?
Oh shit, then you can just go cleanse. Exhaust against Ezreal is a bit iffy, and exhaust against Morgana is a bit iffy, and then also exhaust doesn't help you in the late. I mean, sure, if exhaust doesn't help you in the lane or all, but then it helps you a lot in the late. Like if they have Fizz, then Zed and stuff like that, sure, you can still get it, but in this case, it doesn't, so.
Doesn't. Okay.
Perfect. So we're gonna play a game where we play properly. We play with good macro.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and arms and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time auto-piloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks. Or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.